YouTube, this is Hemingray 1893 saying, if you think Ace Hardware makes Craftsman tools, do not watch this video. In fact, never watch a video on my channel again. Alright, so let's see. I have my bicycle here, and I get a lot of flat tires in the rear. Unfortunately, this means I have to take my wheel off using my vintage 10-inch crescent wrench. Yes, this is the original crescent wrench. And then I have to jack the frame up on bricks or cinder blocks or something. Well, over time, it starts to scratch the paint on your frame, which isn't good, especially if you're having your bike up on blocks as often as I do. Therefore, I needed an alternative to bricks, and that alternative is wood. So today at Hemingway's workshop, I'm going to be building a wooden bicycle jack. And the first tool you're going to need is this vintage Stanley Handyman combination square. Not only can you use it to make sure that the angles on your wood are perfect 90 degrees, well, if I could cut straight to begin with, but also when you take your wheels off, you can use the 90-degree part to measure exactly how high your frame is off the ground, so you can cut the wood. Although I'll probably just end up guesstimating it with some sort of crude measurement. Yeah. This is the part here that takes a little bit of math, because you have to determine how high this is off the ground. Well, if I take my tape measure, I'll do that. This bike is 13 inches off the ground.
No, you know what you can do, Joe.
What?
You can just take half the wheel height.
Yes, well, there's a reason that I'm doing this. You'll see that later. Anyway, this bike actually is, the bottom is 12 inches, so I'm gonna actually make I'm gonna cut a 12-inch piece of wood. Now, you're probably thinking, wait a minute, how is this gonna work? Well, I'm gonna have a 2x4 going across here, and then two others standing straight up like this. I know they're already like about that thick, so what, would I be adding that much thickness? That'd mean the bike would be up here. No, actually, there is a reason for that. And there's a method to my madness. So, 13 inches. Let's get cutting. Okay, well, I've also taken the liberty to cut the bottom part. And basically, these will just sit on here like that. How about that? Here, I'll move this so you can see. Like that. I need to do is just get them up like this. Gotta nail them on. I forgot what these are. I think they're 16Ds. I think they're from Montgomery Ward. I don't know. They're old. Of course, it doesn't help that I can't cut straight. You know what? I actually might want somebody to help me do this. So, you don't need to see me nailing, right? Good. Here, Tom, come help me. Well, it certainly was a challenge in itself, but I got them on there. P.S. I use nails. You could also use wood screws. Wood screws are probably more secure connector, but I'm trying to save up any screws I have for a telegraph insulator display rack. And of course, once you have all those put on, excuse the birds going in the background, great band. But anyway, you have to figure out how far apart these things are and line it up best you can. Just make a mark with a Sharpie. And I'll tell you what this is going to do actually. I'll show you, and it's pretty self-explanatory how to do this. You need a saw. preferably handsaw or a hacksaw. Here's the self-explanatory cuts. Yep. Well, actually, I don't know. That actually might be a little difficult. I have no idea how to explain it. Just try it. And check this out. It works. And unlike the brick stack, this isn't going to scratch your paint. In fact, if you're even more paranoid about your paint getting scratched, take a little bit of felt from a craft store and glue it in the little indentations. Well, anyway, you can paint this any color you want, if you want to paint it at all. I would definitely give some warnings here that the working capacity of this is probably like 75 pounds. Of course, if you have a bike that weighs over 75 pounds, I think that might qualify as a motorcycle. And then, you know, obviously this is only for bikes, only for the rear wheels, or else it might not be stable enough on the front wheel. You know, if you want to, type them out, print them, and like tape it to the side, just in case you're ever not the one using this. Also, you know, there is no patent on this, but if you want to produce it commercially, at least give me credit, some money, please. This has been Hemingray 1893. Enjoy your flat tires.